What is up, guys? This is SpaceKryptonite, here to bring you a movement like no other. This is a current legacy that is making their ancestors proud. This type of bot is tanky and is the most expensive type of bot in Robocraft. Ladies and gents, we are on the rise of the Mini Megabots. So, what are these Megabots on the rise that I speak of, and how is it one of the most expensive practical bots in the CRF? Let's go over this new breed of Mini Megabots. These Megabots utilizes cosmetic mask in order to achieve the dynamic feel and size of a Megabot. The cosmetic parts are placed in unique ways to make these types of bots stand out from the rest. These Megabots utilizes max CPU in its creation for maximum effectiveness. With most CPU being used on chassis, movement, and cosmetics, this leaves little room for weapons, making these Megabots one of the tankiest tanks on the battlefield. Certain Megabots will also use space triforcing in order to hollow and expand the exterior of the Megabot. Because these Megabots uses tons of cosmetic mass, these Megabots can range from 600,000 robits to a whopping 1 million robits, currently making this type of Megabot one of the most expensive bot in the CRF. Practically speaking. This is the part where all those Megabot builders get to feel like a celebrity on like MTV Cribs with shades and a bow tie.
We're gonna start off first with the whips down here. That's sort of how this house flows.
Mini Megabots are starting to rise in fame. However, some may go to the extreme, jumping to conclusions due to recent occurrences. Mini Megabots are not a hack or an exploit. This is simply building parts based off of cosmetics to achieve a Megabot look while still being just as viable. Each cosmetic part retains the health of a full cube, yet takes up space ranging from 20 to 60 blocks in volume. To put things in more trendier terms, Megabots are back, fashionably speaking. Even though the CPU limit is 1750, the amount of space that cosmetic parts take up are equivalent to seeing a bot use 2,000 to 3,000 CPU. Mini Megabots lack firepower depending on how it's built. But does this make it less viable? No. You can achieve top ranks due to the sheer tanky damage spread via space triforcing, and in some megas, via arrow rod triforcing. This makes weapons like the plasma launcher and the rail cannon feel like a breeze to take damage from. Now, this does not mean you can walk in front of 8 bots and expect to win like a 1v8 easily and try to steal pizza from Tommy Foxy. Calm down. Anyways, these Megabots do require you to make your shots count and works well with tanking damage for teammates. The origins of Mini Megabots did not escalate it as delicious as persimmons. The first Mini Megabot to set the standards was the Dragonfly DSR, created by Forge 1212 around April 2016. This Megabot was literally about being a bot that is the length of a Megabay, yet only used 1507 CPU, while utilizing around 66 cosmetic parts. This Megabot wasn't strong due to only utilizing laser wasp, which meant less accuracy. Even though this Megabot received good feedback, it wasn't the escalation that helped push players to build Megabots. This includes our next Mini Megabot, which is the Vanguard 12 Support Cruiser, created by Forge 1212. This Medic Mega was similar to the Dragonfly, as in style, and didn't use as many cosmetic parts. However, I wanted to include this because of the idea that Forge mentioned, quote, "Since cosmetics were purchasable through robots, I decided to take a go," unquote. This was the idea. This was the reason why this next Megabot existed and brought an uprise to the Mini Megabots very rapidly around mid-June of 2016. The Tarus, created by Herperlerpicus, This structured a mega mech design with the use of cosmetics. This bot was to fill the void of Megabots, but it just doesn't stop there. The Herp then moved on to creating the Fejora as a bot that would break in more unique formations of Megabots. This utilizes a total of 13 hover blades. You probably thought it was just one big mega hover blade holding this beauty together. No. This bot is also armed with 5 rail erasers and 2 nano menders. Forge was inspired and took the challenge for this next beauty. The Artemis Superheavy Assault Bot. This bot was a Goliath compared to the Tarus and influenced more players to keep building Megabot designs, just like this. This next Megabot is one with the Transformers. Meet Megatron, created by Zalera. This bot was a groundbreaking sensation as more players got to experience the size of a Megabot while still being able to tank and secure kills in the battlefield. All these Megabots had their own taste and flavor to its design, making them the first generation of Mini Megabots. With Mini Megabots on the rise, it can be quite fascinating to experience the vast amount of designs that players have not attempted before. Some of these Megabots are currently in the CRF and are a part of the Megabot movement. Keep in mind that these Megabots will probably require 1750 CPU, so if you don't have that, it won't even show up in the shop. This movement is a statement that Megabots are still alive, a movement that wants to be a part of Robocraft as a whole. More and more Megabots will evolve and shape the way Megabot builders build. As a final note, here's a clip that pretty much sums up this video in a matter of seconds.
I found that kind of nerve.
We must be diplomatic.
And of course,
Robocrafters
have the reputation to consider.
Choose your next words carefully.
Herper
They may be your last. As
Megabot
Madman. You're a madman.
Oh, I've chosen my words carefully.
Update
Perhaps you should have done the same.
This is blasphemy. This is madness.
This is...
Robocraft.
So that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Let me know in the comment section down below what was your favorite Megabot and why. Definitely I want to thank Zalera and the Herper for providing me some of those Megabot gameplay videos, as well as those creating the Mini Megabots, which I will probably end up doing a top 10 if the meta explodes like crazy in the Robocraft garage. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe for all your robo needs, and until next time, this is SpaceKryptonite logging out. I will catch you guys later. Even though this Megabot received good feedback, it wasn't the escalation that—
Because I'm Batman.
I guess I have to leave now. I mean, the king just texted me and now I gotta go do stuff, like royalty stuff, like prepare the mansion for the king along with the red carpet stuff. Yeah.
Because I'm